everybody in the YouTube lands. Hello, my name is Sanjit, and I will be playing Pokemon Online with you. Well, not with you, but you'll be watching me play for the next 10 minutes or so. As you may have noticed, after my LP, I kinda died, but fortunately, just as I was dying, a passing Edward Cullen came by and gave me vampiric powers, and now I can live forever, and with my immortality, I will play Pokemon Online with you. So let's go for some of this action. We're gonna do a standard 5th gen UU. We're on the Smogon tier. Yes, we are. Yeah, we're gonna do this UU. I made a UU team. I tested it out. I had like 4 games with it. And it was 4 games before I realized that I was actually in Dream World OU because I'd messed up with an ability. And yeah, so I had a couple of UU games and we actually won them. So probably going to lose now that we turn the camera on, but hopefully we'll have better games than what I had. We are underway, and oh my goodness, my battle screen needs moving into the recorded zone because it's decided to go fishing or whatever it is. Anyway, we're off. So he's got a Roserade. So I'm gonna lead with a Victini. I don't know whether I'm faster. He's got some stuff, but yeah, that'll do. So he's got some stuff. I can't be bothered to look at it all, but not too much is going to enjoy a V-Create. He goes for the Rotom, so he switched his lead around, which is clever of him. He is Fire Electric. To V-Create or not V-Create? That is the question. I'm choice banded. This team is full of choice bands. I know it won't be very effective, but V-Create choice band is just so epic, and I don't have many switches, so I am going to give him a big V-Create to the face. In fact, he's Volt switching, and because I stayed in, he might be thinking about maybe I picked a different move, but he's probably predicting the fire move. Probably going to go into Blastoise or maybe a Rhyperior, but he's gone into Miss Majors, and that's going to get boom, headshot. What are you doing? Get on my level. And he says a very rude word, Black Ma, my opponent. The fook, I didn't want to send this in, lol. Oh, well, you did, so lol at you, lol, 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 lol. Well, I don't feel like making a dialogue with this person, so let's just see what he does. Shall we? Shall we? I've led with my Victini, which is called Alice, after Alice Cullen. I love Twilight, and now you're going to kill me. So anyway, goes back into his Rotom. I'm not. He's scarfed because he was faster than me, and he was Volt Switch. So I'm gonna go into Soon to Be Soup and hope he does the same thing. And he doesn't. He gets a crit, but I guess he didn't mean to send in Miss Major. Supposedly, I might add. We don't know for sure. But anyway, so I guess that's fine. So Soon to Be Soup, my mushroom thing, which I wanted to have give Regenerator, but it's all Dream World and locked up in like a special locked cupboard of lockedness, and I can't use Regenerator. So he's going to go into Rhyperior, and I'm thinking, why are you doing this? Do you have a Sap Sipper? Because that's a god-awful switch, if I may say so. I ain't seeing a Sap Sipper, so I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. What am I? Am I Poison Grass? I can't think of I don't see how he's going to kill me in one. I can't see how he's going to kill me in one. And he can't kill me in one, and I'm going to Giga Drain him, and he's going to die. So, yeah, that was great. Did you mean to not send that one in as well, Mr. Black Ma? Mr. Black Ma. Okay, well, I don't know. He's not saying... He's staying quiet on that one, as well he should. So he might be going for the overheat with this Rotom, or he might be psyching me out, and he's going to go for the Volt Switch again. I don't know. I don't know whether he's going to play games. I am going to go into Alice Cullen again, because I'm hoping he goes for the overheat. And he does, and it's not very effective, and that's your attack in the dirt. You're in that attack in the dirt. And he's got Blastoise. He's got Blastoise. He's probably going to want to switch, and he might want to go to that Blastoise as well. So I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt. And he does, and I'm so, get on my level. Do you have Aqua Jet? I don't even care. I'm going for Fusion Bolt again. Because I'm so epic, because I looked at your team preview. Sorry, I know that's like a pretty basic prediction, but I'm new to this and never make predictions, so, you know. He's gone into his Bronzong, which is probably gonna, well, it could go for any number of things. It might carry the Earthquake. It may well be doing that. So let's go into Let's go into... Ooh, hello, phone with a message. I will look at that later. Let's go into Get Dressed, just because I love the name. I've called this in Get Dressed because it's one of the few Pokemon with clothes, and it sets a pretty high standard. I know I don't really have the moveset to do anything here, but let's pretend I do. Maybe we can psych him out. So I'm going to go for the close combat. He's going to go for the Side Shock, which kills me! And I'm dead, and I'm not quite dead, and I wish I had the reversal. So, I'm scarfed, so maybe I shouldn't waste this thing. But Stealth Rock is up, so I should waste this thing. And I might be able to waste the Bronzong. So I'm going to go into my Socially Awkward Penguin, which is awesome. And I'm just going to try and finish this thing off with a Surf. Does Blastoise get Water Absorb? Did I kill it? I don't think let's hope it doesn't. I don't think it does, but I'm new to 5th gen, kind of in... I'm new to 5th gen in the finesses of 5th gen. I know roughly what I'm doing. Roughly. Very roughly. So I go into my Socially Awkward Penguin, and I surf. And he dies, and I show him I'm Life Orbed. So you might be thinking, what will I do here? So, yeah. We will now wait. We'll wait for this guy's next move. I am up 5-3, but that's no guarantee of success. He goes into his Rotom, probably going for the Volt Switch. Or will he be clever? Will he be a clever fish and go for the overheat on me? That's an interesting one. I think I should be able to live a Volt Switch, so maybe he's got Roserade. I hate Roserade, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, and I should live this. I should live this Socially Awkward pain. Yeah! Oh, I'm so... Get on my level, man. Get on my level, as Nubs would say. I'm going to go into Rosalie, another Twilight one. Stop hating Twilight. It's actually good if you give it a chance. And I'm just going to go for the... I am faster than Roserade, aren't I? Yes. Choice Band. I'm Choice Band. That's why I'm asking. Let's go for the Ice Punch rather than the Shard. Chardonnay. Oh, I'm gonna freeze him. I'm sorry about that, broski. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. He's probably gonna forfeit. No, he's not. He's gonna be good. And he thought out the Scorpion. I'm almost dead. Oh my goodness me. Ice Punch again. Kill him. Don't have Aqua Jet. If you have Aqua Jet, you have Scald, so I doubt you have Aqua Jet. You're defensive. You're a defensive monster. Ice Punch is doing 17. He's gonna go into Rotom, which is gonna take quite a chunk from Ice Punch, but I need this Rosalie alive, because otherwise I will be dead. So I'm going to go into my Alice, because if he does Volt Switch, that's fine, because I have no further need for Alice, and I don't want my iPod, which is my Azumarill, getting hit by a Volt Switch. I couldn't think of a nickname for my Azumarill, so I did what Nubs has said to do in the past, which is look around and name it after the first object you see, and the first object I saw was my iPod. So yeah, we're going for that. Right, what will we do? What's the other one? What is it? Rotom H. Okay, so Fire, Electric. Don't really want to be going into Amoongus, but I don't want to be going into Waterfall. This thing does not have Water Absorb. Let's say that now. Let's say this thing does not have Water Absorb. It doesn't 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 have Water Absorb. Thank God. Why did I think it did? I thought Dream World maybe gave it to it. Oh, and why have I gone for Waterfall when Aqua Jet would be... Wait, he still got Roserade? No, I knew that. Why am I being so retarded in, like, every way? Okay, I need to... Oh, Rosalie, my Weavile's gonna die from Stealth Rock. Oh, goodness me, this is so bad. This is terrible. Terrabad, Terrabadness. My Rosalie is going to die. My iPod is going to die. Oh, dear, 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 dear. I've got to go to iPod now, because he will get Lefty's recovery. And I've got to go for the Aqua Jet, and I've got to pray. Gotta pray to Shiva, to Vishnu, to every single god. But it's too late, and I've lost this Yu game. Rosalie's gonna come out, and I'm gonna live. I am gonna live. What the frig? What the actual frig in frigness? What? Oh yes, thank you, Jesus. What is he doing? What? I don't understand what this guy's trying to say. Saying GG. He's gonna Volt Switch because he's scarfed. Oh, I see. Okay, goodbye. Right, okay, that was weird game, bit topsy-turvy. How long have I been going? Probably long enough to call this video a part, I would imagine. But shall we tack another one on? Tell you what, if you've had enough of this, Yu-Yu games, then you can You can leave the video now. I give you permission to go. If you want to stick around for the rest of it, then go ahead. Okay, so we're gonna go on. Although, if you guys like see that there's like a really long video, and then you won't know this interval is in the middle of it, where I let those of you who are tired go home. So you'll just not turn on because you see it's a long video. You'll just be like, oh, I don't want to play that, but it's too late because we're playing one now. So this guy has got a team which scares me because I'm so hardwired into 4th gen. I see Zapdos, Kingdra, and Togekiss and go, oh, actually that noise, as you heard. So, what's he going to lead with? Claydol has Stealth Rock, so he might go there. So I'm gonna go for an Empoleon lead. That is a brave lead. Oh, but it's paid off. Okay, does he have something that's gonna like taking a Surf? No, not really, is my answer. He could still Earth Power, Earthquake me, which would hurt a lot, but he might be predicting rocks. And instead he's just gonna get hit in the face by an offensive Empoleon. I really need a better electric resist than Soon to be Soup, to be honest. I need to knock something off this team and bring something else in. So is he gonna bolt me or is he gonna over predict me? I'm gonna early game over prediction. No, I think he'll drop a Thunderbolt, but I don't really want to go into Soon to be Soup because Soon to be Soup can do nothing to this thing. So I either leave Empoleon in to die, who will be a little bit useful later. I'm staying in. He's not done anything either. No, I'm counting. No, there we go. He tried a sub, and I'm like, you're not getting no free sub on me. Because that's actually what I said. He's gonna sub again. I'm like, whoa! He's trying to wear down my life orb, presumably, or he's subbing to a berry. Instead, he's just waiting, and he's gonna do that. That's kind of painful. So he didn't get Stealth Rock up, so I'm gonna go into Rosalie, because Rosalie is Rosalicious, and I'm gonna hit him in the face with an Ice Punch. I didn't even look at what he could go to. I've got another message from my phone. Someone is desperate to reach me. So I'll just have a look. And I'll get back to that. What happened? What happened? Okay, he died is what happened because he didn't switch because he was like, I'm not gonna switch, and I was like, well, you should have done. And he goes to a big scary fire type, and I'm like, well, that's great because I don't really have anything, and he might predict my Victini, and he can go for Rock Slide, and I'm like, well, that's fantastic. I'll just have to go to my iPod, and he's like, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use Sub, and I'm like, well, why using Sub? Because I'm annoyed at Sub, and I'm gonna Aqua Jet your Sub, and your Sub's gonna fade, and you're gonna Sub again. And I'm like, what are you subbing down to something? You're just a focus punching sub on whatever, and I'm just gonna Aqua Jet a Kingdra because I'm cool. And he's like, I'm now gonna do Resto Chesto Dragon Dancing, and I'm like, well, screw you, Mrs. Robinson. So I go into get dressed because I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. But he uses Rain Dance, so he's like one of those rain dancing thingies, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. So I'm gonna go for the Toxic because I'm Scarfed and he's Swift Swim, but I can Toxic you, and I'm gonna just stay in. I'm gonna stay in Toxic again. Yeah, let's see you predict that one, eh? Yeah. Okay, so that's that done. Now I've got to have a little thinky McDrinky, and I am drinking my way into thinking that I will need my iPod. So I'm going to go into Soon to be Soup, and I know I'm going to get killed here, but there's not really much I can do. I'm going to try and synthesis. Oh, what am I doing trying to synthesis? That's so freaking retarded because it's raining and I'm going to get no health back. And I should have just Geiger drained. I'm going to try synthesizing again, though, because if I live something, it'll be a little minor miracle. And I do, actually, and I'll get more back than I would Giga Draining, and he dies. So I do live that quite well. I'm quite pleased with that. The rain is now stopped, so I'm not going to get anything to sponge fire attacks coming in. I'm still scared he might go for the rock, so I'm gonna let Soon to be Soup die. He might be doing that subbing game again, and he is doing that subbing game again. And I'm like, well, you're a sub puncher. and I'm not gonna let that happen. So he finally goes for the frickin' fire punch after like 10 bajillion years. And I can go into my iPod and aqua jet him to the face. I mean, if you're gonna aqua jet him, you may as well hit them in the face, in my opinion. In my opinion. So anyway, Aquajet in the face. He goes into Toga. Yeah. And, oh, what shall I do? Aquajet not gonna do a lot. But then again, am I gonna switch? But then again, I need my Azumarill because he's still got a Crocodile. That's the only thing in the wings. So he's still got a Crocodile, and I'm gonna need everything else basically. So I'm gonna go into Rosalie because Rosalie is probably my most. It's not my most useless because it would be good against the Crocodile, but I just think Victini has more of a chance of living things better against this Togekiss. So I'm gonna hit it with the Ice Punch because even Crocodile's not gonna want to come in, and I'm gonna be faster. He's not scarfed or anything annoying, and he's gonna forfeit. Luxemburger, you forfeited against me. Aha! Because he knew it was, for him the game was over and he knew it. So anyway, that will finally be that. I don't know how long this is. I hope it's not too long, so I will just say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the UU games, and we'll probably come back with some OU games very soon. Thank you for watching. I love you all for watching, but not if you don't like Twilight, in which case you can die in a fire. Goodbye!